Hey, so before we get into this video, I do want to say, you guys, go join my membership. Go down to my description box, click join the membership, and choose whichever tier you want to be in to get exclusive story time, exclusive everything. We get into the keys of all keys. But girl, let's get on into this video, okay? Hey, it's your boy AJ back with another freaking video, and today I'm here with a story time, honey. I'm here with part 2 of my boyfriend turned stalker, honey. It is about to take a turn for the worse, honey. Without further ado, let's run the intro so we can get directly on into the story, because I know y'all on the edge of your seat. I know you're on the edge of your seat. I know you're ready for part 2, so let's run the intro, honey. So, like I said in the last part, honey, you know we wasn't in a relationship. Well, he said we was in a relationship, but out to this day, I'm still saying situationship. Now, he was mad at me because I got my phone took because they found out he was at my dang house and I wasn't able to text him over the weekend. So he ends up blocking me on social media, but then leaves me unblocked on Twitter so I can see him barking his lips. So I'm gagged. I'm speechless. I had never been dragged on Twitter before. I was just like, I had just stuck my toe into the Twitter streets. Like, I was new to this, and to be getting dragged and called Frosted Flakes is crazy. So I'm getting dragged and I'm angry and I'm ready to drag him next because, like I said in the other story, he had just moved, you know, about 8 minutes up the street. It's time to fight. And I'm like, you know what? Matter of fact, it don't even matter that I DM him and I tell him, hey, daddy, I don't like you. You're fine. You can keep me blocked for the rest of the life. Don't talk to me. You're weird. And if I see you at school, most likely we finna fight. It's that. It's nothing else. He gets mad. He opens my DM. He doesn't respond, but it clearly says seen. Starts going to respond to me via Twitter saying, why I see in my DMs, F him. I'm like, why are you doing this? And you got about 15 followers. 15 followers, bro. You got 15 followers and 7 of them bots. You got 15 followers and 7 of them bots, and you sitting here tweeting trying to do all this. I'm not embarrassed. Like I said, nobody's seen it, but it's like, what are you doing? What the hell are you doing? So he's on Twitter going all barking, Rockweiler, and I'm like, I'm done. I'm dead. So I end up blocking him on all the social medias. Blocked him on Snapchat, blocked him on Twitter, I blocked him back on Instagram, okay? I'm a block back type of bitch. If you block me, I'm gonna block you right back, okay? No doubling back on me. You won't be able to come back next week to see what's going on over here. So I block him everywhere. He's heated. He's angry. He's mad, girl. Mad. Because I'm getting information from people talking about some, he's still over there talking to his 13 followers on Twitter. And I'm like, I don't even care no more. You can talk to your 13 followers on Twitter, but if I see you in school, it's going down. And we had a class with each other, but I knew that he wasn't gonna try me in that class, and I knew he wasn't gonna try me, period. So I'm like, you know, you can do all that social media stuff. I'm gonna see you when I see you, and I'm gonna catch you when I catch you. And if I see you tomorrow at school and I whoop your ass, I whoop your ass. But if I see you tomorrow at school and I don't, that means I really wasn't studying it. So it was just depending on how the wind blew that day, to be honest. It really was depending on how the wind blew the day if I was gonna whoop his ass. So let me tell you how things actually got really crazy. One day, me and my brother is outside. We're at my friend's house and we're just chilling, we're relaxing. And he had a phone and he had Snapchat. And you know, me and my brother, I had taught him the rules of how to get the APKs, honey, and download the apps from directly Google Chrome. So he had his Snapchat or whatever, and he ends up getting the ad. And Psychopath is the person that added him. Now, my brother is 3 years younger than me, and this happened in 2018. I'm so sorry. Y'all put the dates together. Y'all put the math together, but y'all can put the ages. My brother's 3 years younger than me. This happened in 2018. My brother ends up getting an ad on Snapchat from Psychopath, and I'm thinking like, what the fuck? Because my brother ends up showing me. My brother ends up coming to me and showing me this message saying, oh, Psychopath added me. He said he knows you, and also he's trying to suck my brother Cocker Spaniel.
Are you guys hearing what?
Which is crazy. Crazy. For you to be talking to my younger brother, 3 years younger than me, we in high school, my brother in middle school, for you to do that is disgusting. So he also even tweeted about it and flipped the situation and made it seem like my brother wanted his old, nasty, disgusting, fat hat wearing ass. It's disgusting. And when I seen that message, I hopped up. I jumped up. We was at my friend's house, y'all. My brother showed me this message. I said, come on, let's go. Baby, we walked, all of us. I remember it was all 4 of us. I'm not gonna say who because I don't want to send nobody to jail. All 4 of us. We got up and I said, I know where he stay. We going over there. So, not to tell his business, honey, but he was very much in foster care. He was in foster care and he was in this house with all these kids. So, baby, I go marching to Disney World Junior. I'm marching to Disney World Junior. I'm marching. I want to go to the other look. Come on, I'm marching. I'm marching to his little mini Six Flags. I'm marching to all the kids over there. So, girl, we end up marching over there and I go to his door and I'm beating, because what you not gonna do is be nasty to my younger fucking brother. What you could never. So I'm beating on his door, you guys. I'm boom, boom, boom. I'm beating on his door, heated. I'm ready to fight. At this point, I can see the windows at the top of the house. Oh, girl, I can see it like I looked at it yesterday. The windows at the top of the house is open and the blinds, and he's looking out. I know it was him. It wasn't none of the other Fosters. It was him. I could see, because he used to have this orange hair looking like the Lorax, girl. So he's looking out the window, and I'm literally screaming, girl, in the suburbs. Screaming, girl. My mama just got this house maybe a year and a half ago. Screaming, get the down, da da da, come out here, you weird. I'm cussing, I'm going off, I'm losing my mind. So at this point, he don't want to come out. I'm kicking the door, I'm punching the door, I'm beating the door in. Now, I thought it was like an adult was gonna come out. Didn't know adult come out. Didn't know adult come out. Kids looking out the bottom window. Some of the kids looking out the left windows, the right windows, girl. He's still up there looking out the top window. They just looking at me, and I'm in like a mad Planet of the Apes gorilla beating on the door. I'm losing my mind. So out of nowhere, the cops pull up. The cops pull up, and to follow the cop is a random car that's not a damn cop car. So I'm like, cops pull up, y'all, and evidently his foster mama was tailgating them because she followed behind. So she gets out or whatever, and she ends up coming directly to the door, putting her key in the door and opening it up, and the cop comes to me and asks me, everything all right? I'm like, no, not everything's not all right. Nothing's all right. Everything is fucking shitty, actually. It's horrible. Everything's horrible. I'm telling him, like, this weird boy is texting my brother inappropriate things, and my brother is 3 years young. I couldn't remember what age he was, but I'm saying, like, oh, he's X, Y, and Z, the amount of age. This is weird. This is nasty. This is disgusting. I'm going off. I'm losing my mind, because once you ever do anything weird towards my family, that's when you are pushing me to open the gates of hell. Girl, that is an automatic trigger for me to lose my mind and just give my life to the government, because I'm going to jail. Period. Anytime you do anything to my family. So I'm going off and I'm telling the cop, like, oh, I want to fight. I'm still telling the cops, like, bring his ass out. Bring his ass out. And you can break us up, but bring his ass out. So they're like, oh, we're gonna call your mom. I ain't no telling my mom. I tell my mom, I'm like, call my mom. This is her number. But the whole time, I'm still heated. I'm still angry. My mom ends up coming, and she ends up retrieving me and my brother. And she's like, what is all that about? And I just tell her that the boy the friend that I had at the house the other week, he was doing weird stuff, and I want to fight. I really didn't go into a deep conversation. And one thing about my mom, she wasn't a deep conversation type of girl, and I was actually very thoroughly surprised. I feel like maybe she didn't really try to pull a deep conversation out of me, because she probably got it out of my younger brother. Now that I'm older and I know how they dynamic work, my mama can pull anything out of this boy. That's what probably happened. She probably didn't even stress me to ask more questions. She probably pulled it out of my brother and took that nigga to Zaxby's. But that is dead. I ended up never talking to him again in school. I think he ended up transferring schools, actually, not too long after that situation. Maybe like a couple weeks. Maybe a couple weeks he ends up like getting kicked out of his foster home, and he had to go to another foster home, so he had to go to some other school, girl. Never to be ever seen again. Now, y'all thought that was the end of the story? No. I said boyfriend turned stalker. Let's talk about the stalking. So fast forward to 2020, you guys. COVID hit and everybody was at home doing any type of thing. We would start Snapchat streaks back again. I actually, look, before I finish this, get to the rest of the story, y'all, I actually started a Snapchat streak in 2020, like February, and that's still going to this day. Let me show y'all. 1,233 days. That is a long time. So 2020 happens, y'all, and I was doing Snapchat. We was just on Snapchat having good times, girl. We would start Snapchat streaks. Everybody was sure for sure. We were just at home bored, trying to just communicate in any type of ways. And this happened for sure for sure. Now, a lot of my high school friends was like, let's do the sure for sure. And I was like, sure, let's do the sure for sure. So I send the most cuntiest, sexiest, straightest video ever to all my friends. And the thing about me is, all my friends, they got different videos. So you can see me in my element in different times. Girl, this bitch got a video, that bitch got a different, everybody got a different type of video, right? So I'm doing sure for sure. Now I'm getting plenty of ass, and I'm not checking their profiles, I'm not checking they nothing. I'm adding them back. Come on, give me my views. Give me my views. Now I end up adding and accepting, I was finna call his name, child. I end up adding Psychopath, and I didn't know it was Psychopath because he had a whole new Snapchat name. And like I said, I was just accepting folks. Now he ends up adding me by mention and not thinking anything of it because I'm not knowing what he is or who he is, and he doesn't have anything on his story. So, girl, later time goes by. You know, Psychopath is watching my Snapchat stories as I'm posting, but they're never posting anything. Now that I know about this feature on Snapchat, I actually feel like they hid their story, their Snapchat story from me, because I never seen anything posted on their story ever. But they were watching my story, and I don't care because I need my views. So, as I was out in 2020, y'all know I was mixing and mingling, and I was with a lot of different influencers, hanging out with my influencers, you know, influencer friends, mingling and making that money, honey, okay? So I'm out, you know, doing YouTube, and I'm out meeting this person, out clubbing with this person, out partying with this person, and I'm not gonna do any name dropping, but I'm out with the who's or who's in Atlanta. I'm outside, girl. I'm outside with the who's or who's in Atlanta. Now, Psychopath ends up swiping up on my story and was like, oh my goodness, I love this person that you were out with. And I'm like, oh, I love him too. Ah, that's why we're out. Ah. I'm like, you know, I can't even remember how I responded because it'd be awkward sometimes when people swipe up and be like, oh my goodness, I love that person that you're out with. And sometimes I don't know what to say. So I can't remember what I said to this day, honey. But I'm like, okay. So after that happens, that urged him and that started him to have a conversation with me. And he was like, do you know who this is? And I'm like, I don't know who this is. Your name is like Magic Houdini 37. You haven't posted anything. You don't have a Bitmoji. And you have like your Snapchat score of 4. Like, I don't know who this is. So he's like, oh, this is Psychopath. And I'm thinking, Psychopath? Psychopath? I'm cracking my knuckle because I want to fight. Psychopath? You thought it was easy breezy cover girl. You thought it was cute? And then you talk about it then, and he had been watching my story for at least 2 months. At least 2 months. Psychopath. And then he just said it as if he was just like, just royalty. Like, oh, you know who this is? No. Oh, it's Psychopath. As if the last time we seen each other, it was just, oh my God, I'm gonna miss you, baby. Psychopath. So I cuss his ass out. I cuss his ass out. One thing about me, if we beefing, we gonna be forever. You know me? I lay that man out. So after I lay this man out, I ends up blocking him. Pure blank, period. I blocked him. I had nothing to say to you, y'all. Like, have nothing to say to you at all. Fast forward to about 2 months ago. Fast forward, it's about 2 months ago. Randomly, I get a follow from him. Now, this time, Psychopath decided to follow me on Instagram so I could see who they were. And I seen the profile picture, and I was like, I kind of know who that is. But I was like, no, that's not Psychopath, because Psychopath had a wig on. Psychopath had some lashes on. Psychopath had on makeup. Psychopath had on dress. I was like, dang, Psychopath, that kind of look like Psychopath. I'm just tripping, shit. I was thinking I'm just tripping, girl. Girl, I click it and I just look a little harder, look a little deeper, and I realized we got 50 million mutuals, and this is Psychopath. But Psychopath is now trans. So I'm like, girl, Psychopath probably see me now and I really look like Trey. Now I'm really giving, you know, top of all tops sometimes. But let me not toot my own horn. But I'm like, oh girl, the Psychopath really gonna want this. I said, you know what? I'm not beefing with Psychopath no more, girl. Psychopath come and check up on me like a lost puppy. So this is what Psychopath is doing. I said, Psychopath wanna watch my life. I'm gonna let Psychopath watch my life. Psychopath end up following me on Instagram and watching my stories and, you know, just liking my stories, liking my posts. I think for like maybe a 2-week process. I did not follow them back. I didn't acknowledge them. I didn't like their story. I didn't watch their stories. I just completely ignored them. If you want to watch the bad bitch just be the baddest bitch you never seen, you can watch a bad bitch. I ain't never gonna block you, baby. So I was just letting Psychopath watch me. Now, like a week later, I ended up going to the K Michelle concert. So I'm at the K Michelle concert having a good time. Y'all know K Michelle's my girl from Memphis. We've been like this for years. Go watch the story time if you want to go see what happened between me and my girl K Michelle. You can go watch it. We go watch the vlog. I mean the vlog, me and my girl. But I'll take my picture with K Michelle and I end up putting it on Instagram. I put it on Instagram and girl, Psychopath jumps in my comments almost immediately. It gave like post notifications, girl. Got in my comments and I guess they were fed up. Psychopath was in the comments telling me, follow me back. And I mean spamming. I think they said it like 3 or 4 different times. You not finna get up under my K Michelle picture and embarrass me. Get the fuck out of my comments. Girl, I swiped and deleted the comments. I swiped, deleted the comments, and this person ended up commenting again. I said, they checking to see if I'm deleting the comments, goddamn. I said, they checking to see if I'm deleting the comments. I DM them immediately, and I say, it's not giving follow back. It's not giving follow back. It's not giving follow back at all. Period. It's not giving, it's not, I'm sorry. No, they are. It's not giving follow back. So after I say it's not giving follow back, they sent the question mark, and I say, you do this every 2 years. They said, what? What are you talking about? That's why you're using K Michelle. You just using her for likes and views. And I'm thinking, like, what are you doing? What are we talking about? I'm like, girl, I can't take a picture with my girl and put it up. Girl, I ain't saying that. What are you talking about? I said, you do this every 3 years, because it's the truth. You check in on me, you see that I'm still growing and developing in life, and you come and try to spread hate and negativity. He does this, and I'm so sorry if they identify as she right now, he's gonna identify as he right now. Baby, they said, no, I don't. This is the first time. I never talked to you last year. Okay, maybe the year before that. You got me maybe last year, you didn't talk to me. But for the year before that, you for sure did. Then I responded and I said, you come and get angry at me because you're still following me in my life and my growth. Literally, you always want to check in with me, girl, and see what I'm doing, and it's actually weird and obsessive. So they said I was married, now divorced. I said, you weird as fuck, and I don't give a fuck about you, because I don't care. They talking about some I was married, I was divorced. Girl, you're like 20. This person's level of delusion is top tier. It gives like schizophrenic. It gives schizophrenic, y'all. Like you were never married. Talking about some I was married, now divorced. I don't care. I told them I don't give a F about you or your life. Keep all that. Send it to Mona Scott. Give it to Lifetime. Let them create a docu-series. I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't care. They said, honey, I don't want you. I ended up swiping over them and I said, I never wanted you. They said, okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? I ended up blocking them. I'm pretty sure they'll be back in about another year or two, and I'll be back with a story and say my stalker is back. So if y'all see me in a year or two, be like, my stalker is back. We don't know who we talking about. We're here to talk about Psychopath, girl. So this is part 2 about what happened with Psychopath. If you didn't see part 1 and you just stay here and watch part 2 because you was just here, you like, F it, go watch part 1 now that part 2 is over. I love y'all so much. I hope you guys love the receipts, because y'all know I got receipts on receipts on receipts. Anyways, I love y'all. I'll definitely see y'all in another story time, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one.